Early development. Wordle created the prototype of Wordle in 2013. Inspired by the color-matching game Mastermind, the prototype allowed players to play puzzles consecutively, and its word list was unfiltered. At first the game used all 13,000 possible 5-letter words in the English language, but he found that his partner Palak Shah had difficulty recognizing some of the less common words and made the guessing as haphazard as it was in Mastermind. He then used Shaw as a simple filter to trim down the word list to around 2,000 words that were more recognizable. Roughly 5 years of puzzles on a daily basis. After finishing the prototype around 2014, Wordle lost interest and set the prototype aside. In the meantime, Wordle created the 2 online social experiments, the Button and Place, while working for Reddit. When the COVID-19 pandemic struck, he and his partner got really into the New York Times spelling bee and daily crossword puzzle. Wordle recalled his Wordle prototype and was inspired by 2 elements from spelling bee to flesh out the prototype further: the simple to-use website design for the puzzle, and the limitation of 1 puzzle per day. By January 2021, Wordle had published Wordle on the web, mostly shared with himself and his partner. He had named it Wordle as a pun on his surname. Rise in popularity. Later he shared it with his relatives, where it rapidly became an obsession with them. Over the next few months, he continued to share the Wordle website with other close friends, leading to the viral spread of attention to the puzzle by mid-October 2021. In one case, he found that it had become popular with a group of friends in New Zealand, where they had created the emoji-style display of the guesses which they shared with friends, which inspired Wordle to incorporate the feature into the game. After he had added this feature, the game became a viral phenomenon on Twitter in late December 2021. A Gale-published article even claims that Wordle is less about winning and more about the friends we make along the way due to the new ease of sharing. Over 300,000 people played Wordle on January 2, 2022, up from 90 players on November 1, 2021, a figure that rose to over 2 million a week later. Between January 1 and 13/1, 2 million Wordle results were shared on Twitter. Several media outlets, including CNET and the Indian Express, attributed the game's popularity to the dailiness of the puzzles. Wordle suggested that having 1 puzzle per day creates a sense of scarcity, leaving players wanting more. He also noted that it encourages players to spend only 3 minutes on the game each day. He also noted some subtler details about the game, such as the game's keyboard changing to reflect the game state, as reasons for players' enjoyment. He had said that he has no intention to monetize the game and it's not trying to do anything shady with your data or your eyeballs. It's just a game that's fun. In an interview on BBC Radio 4's Today, Wordle stated that he does not know each day's words so he can still enjoy playing the game himself. Separately, an entirely different game called Wordle by Stephen Kravada, which had been released on the App Store 5 years prior to Wordle's Wordle, saw a boost in downloads and purchases from people who thought it was Wordle's game. According to Kravada, between January 5 and 12, 2022, his game was downloaded over 200,000 times. Kravada was glad to see his game's resurgence, though recognized purchasers were likely buying it thinking it was Wordle's Wordle. In collaboration with Wordle, he donated $50,000 from revenues to Boost in Oakland, California, a charity providing tutoring to Oakland schoolchildren. Google Search created an Easter egg when one searches for Wordle, with the site's logo becoming an animated game of Wordle to find the word Google.